All right, you've clearly made it all the way to Unit 5, the last unit. And in this section, all we're going to do is work a couple problems that would normally give trouble, maybe. So we're not learning anything new in this unit. We're just working out some problems together that I think will help you to get ready for your final assessment. All right, so here we go. So what we have here is an actual fraction. It says x plus 5 over 2, but this is a fraction because it's in the form of something over something, right? Even though this something at the top is a little bit more complicated than just a number, it's still a fraction that we have here. So how we handle fractions is if the variable is caught up inside it like this is, right? We can't separate the x and the 5. So we can't say take this 5 and transpose it, because this isn't 5. This is 5 divided by 2. Okay, so we can't separate that. What we can do, though, is break down this fraction by multiplying this whole thing here by 2. Because if I do that, then these cancel. This 2 and this 2 cancel. But before I get carried away, I've got to remember that whatever I do on one side, I've got to do on the other side, which means multiply this by 2 as well. So when I do that, now everything opens up and I can see clearly these cancel, which means I'm left with just x plus 5. And then over here, I have 2 times 4, which is 8. And of course, from here, I can handle this very easily. I can transpose this. So I get x is equal to 8 minus 5. And so x then is equal to 3. All right. So again, we're going to break these things down to their sizes. Nothing is too difficult for us anymore. We are able to solve any single variable linear equation. All right, let's try another one. Let's try this one. It says 3 minus x divided by 2 plus 5 is equal to 4. Again, this is a fraction. And to get rid of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this left-hand side by 2. I choose 2 because I want to get rid of this. And so I need to multiply the top by 2. And the bottom then would then cancel. But whatever I do on the left-hand side, I've got to do on the right-hand side. But remember, everything on the left-hand side is being multiplied by 2, not just this part here. So when I multiply this by this, these will cancel. So I'm going to be left with just 3 minus x. But then I've also got to multiply this 2 by 5. So that's plus 10. And then 4 times 2 is 8. So now I'm going to put the like terms together. So this is 3 and 10. Those are constant, so I can add those. So I'm left with minus x plus 13 is equal to 8. 3 and 10 is 13. Now I'm going to transpose this. I'm going to transpose this 13. So I'll have minus x is equal to 8 minus 13. And so minus x is equal to minus 5. 8 minus 13 is minus 5. But we're not done. It might look like we're done, but we're not. Because I have a minus x, and what I need to find is x, not minus x, not 2x, not 1/2 x. I'm looking for x. So remember I told you that if we just see x, this is the same thing as 1x. Well, very similarly, if you just see minus x, it is the same thing as minus 1x. So to get rid of this minus 1, I've got to divide by minus 1. So I'm going to divide both sides by minus 1. Let me go over that one more time before I execute it. When I see the minus x, it's really minus 1x that's there. Okay? So what I got to do to get rid of that is divide by minus 1. So I divide both sides by minus 1. So these cancel, and I'm left with just x. Minus 5 divided by minus 1 is a positive 5. And so I find a value for x, which is what I'm looking for. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. Very good. Let's move on. Let's try another one. All right, let's try 3 multiplied by 4 minus 2x in brackets is equal to 15. So what happens here when you see this bracket is that this 3 needs to be multiplied by everything inside here. This is 3 times 4, which is 12, minus 6x. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6, is equal to 15. Okay, so I'm going to keep my x on this side, and I'm going to transpose the constant. So over here it was positive, over here it's going to be negative. So 15 minus 12. So I have minus 6x is equal to 3. 15 minus 12 is 3. Now I'm going to get rid of this minus 6. So if I divide by minus 6. But if I do it on one side, I've got to do it on the other side. So these cancel out, so I'm left with x is equal to minus 1/2. Right? 3 into 3 is 1. 3 into 6 is 2. This is 1 divided by negative 2. So this is negative 1/2. So again, doesn't matter how fancy this looks, how complicated it might appear, it's not. We take things step by step and know what we're trying to accomplish. All right, let's try one more. Try one more. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to understand that this is 2 times everything inside here. All right, so 2 times 3x is 6x minus 8. How did I get 8? 2 times a minus 4 is minus 8, is equal to 12. All right, and I'm going to transpose. I'm going to transpose this minus 8, take it over here, it's going to become positive. So I have 6x is equal to 12 plus 8. So 6x is equal to 20. Now, of course, what I have to do now is I have to divide both sides by 6. So this is divided by 6 and this is divided by 6. So I'm left with this x is equal to 20 over 6. This is 10 and this is 3 if I break them down by 2. So I'm left with 10 over 3 simplified. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. This is an improper fraction and this is acceptable. This is in fact the correct answer. All right, and there you go. This should be everything you need to solve every high school problem you have that has to do with a single variable linear equations, equality or inequality.